This is the greatest victory for the left that we've seen in possibly decades.
Thank you, John.
But this didn't just happen overnight. I just want to say this. I just wish Tony Benn had been here to see this happen. Because all through those dark years when the left were isolated, there was no discussion of socialism and people were giving up on the Labour Party, it was people like Tony Benn and Jeremy and others that actually kept the flame alive. And what that enabled us to do then was to actually then say, yes, we can run a candidate in this campaign. And we said then, if we did, we got on the ballot paper, we would shock them. Well, those figures turned up today. When they went on that board, to be frank, the earth moved. The earth moved. But that could not have happened without a number of things. First of all, it couldn't have happened without our policies, our ideas, and our commitment. And that is, to be frank, to be able to convince people that we can change the world, that another world is possible, is what we've been able to do in this last 12 months. Yeah. You've changed the Labour Party, and you've opened up a whole opportunity now to change our country as well. And I just think you should congratulate yourselves. You've done it this We saw at our meetings masses of young people turn up, a new generation enter the field of politics and enter the debate around the socialism in the 21st century. But we also, what you did is you reinvigorated people. Many have been disillusioned, dropped out of the Labour Party, out of activity. You brought them back. We brought them back. We want a party of 1 million by the end. And with that shadow administration,
amazing experience many of us have ever had in our lives. We've done now today 100 events in 100 days all over Britain.
101 now.
There's always a pedant with a point of order. And it's been a campaign of hope. It's been a campaign for justice. It's been a campaign of inclusion. And I want to thank an awful lot of people for all that they did. First of all, I want to say a big, huge, and very personal thank you to John McDonnell, chair of our campaign. And Cynthia often points out that when he says that I'm his best friend in Parliament, he says, well, he's actually your only friend in Parliament. But that's not true. People have actually a huge respect for John, for his knowledge, for his ability, his attention to detail, and his absolute determination to bring about economic and social justice in this country. So, John, thank you for this day, but all the other days and all the days to come. John, thank you. You're a legend. Our campaign was founded with absolutely nothing apart from a very small amount on my credit card to pay for a few train journeys. That was a bit of a problem, I have to say, but we managed to turn things around very, very quickly. We raised a lot of money by crowdfunding. The average donation was £23. Those donations came from ordinary people just like you and just like me. We received and asked for and got no corporate donations whatsoever. This is a people's campaign. We also received, and I'm delighted to say this, the support from a number of trade unions. Len McCluskey, General Secretary of Unite, is here today. And Len and his union have been fantastic, not just for allowing us to invade the office every night with all the volunteers on the phone bank, but all the other offices around the country and all the support we've had from your members all around the country. Len, thank you very much for that. And please pass on our thanks to all those. To my own union, Unison, for nominating and supporting me in this campaign. As a former union organiser in Newpie, I know what it's like when you're up against intransigent employers. I know what it's like when you're trying to achieve decency and justice in society. That is the power of a political movement. And the other unions that supported, again, very generously. The support from the Communication Workers Union for their nomination, their loaning of some people to help us in the campaign, and all their help, absolutely fantastic. To the rail unions, all three of them, TSSA, ASLEF and RMT, for their support, and in return I've travelled everywhere by train, and I've been able to give railway history lessons to anyone that cares to listen to them on the train. It's a good way of getting your own seat. You promise to talk to the person next to you about railway history, they soon move. So you get space there. And the Prison Officers Association for their support, the Fire Brigades Union for their support, Socialist Health Association, Socialist Education Association, Bakers Union, all those that gave us support, and 152 constituency Labour parties that nominated. From all parts of Britain, all parts of Britain. And I say big thank you to all those that organised in every region of the country. We've had amazing events and amazing rallies everywhere, and many of them will stick in my mind forevermore. 2,000 people in the Old Fruit Market in Glasgow singing Bandera Rosa on a Saturday night. Can't beat inequality in our society. We've got to do something